everybody. It's Chalkin History with Shelly Kallach. How are you guys tonight? Saturday night. Say hello as you're hopping on. Let's see. Looks like we're live. There we are. Alright, if you can give me a thumbs up or a red heart, I certainly would appreciate that. If you could give us a share, that is also appreciated. I'm going to get this sprinkled out and then we can start. There we go. All right. Yay. Tonight we're going to do something a little different than what the transfer was intended for. The other day I went live and I showed you a couple new things, and one of them was the, let me get it, was our chalk made bean bag toss kit, right? So you got the board, only one. I did ask if we're available, if like additional boards are available, because I would think it would be fun to have two. That way you can kind of set it up like cornhole and put on a tabletop. I thought this would be fun for the kids. But I'm going to use the transfer a little different tonight. So we're going to save this because I did buy another board. And I have plans for what designs I want to put on that. So stay tuned with that, okay? So tonight, we're going to do something a little different. So we got some transfer tape, placement tape, I guess is what they call it. We got our fuzzing cloth. I have Pray Big. And then I have the transfer that goes with the bean bag toss. And then I have this 14-inch by 14-inch chalkboard. So I'm actually going to tag them. It's quartet _ I think, brand. We'll see if that tags them or not. Okay, we're gonna dive right in. We're gonna get started. Now, I am not gonna cut this transfer, but we're gonna use our placement tape to mark off a square. So let's get this out. If you haven't played with these quartet boards, they're really, really nice, and they're magnetic, just like ours. However, they are square, like they come in a nice, I like this 14-inch size. I am not affiliated with them whatsoever. I just kind of happened to come along them and I really like it. So we're gonna play with it tonight because I wanted to do something square. It comes with some hardware, which is really nice for hanging. It does have a little, like a little slot where you can put a piece of chalk, but we don't use real chalk. We use chalk paste. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. We need to fuzz it first because it is a chalkboard and not a wood board. We're gonna fuzz it. Let's see, we're gonna say bean bag toss. I wonder what they call it. It's called, yep, chalk made bean bag toss. All right, so we're gonna take this off. Lots of silk screen on this one. I'm gonna take this off. Careful it doesn't fold on itself. Luckily, there's not a whole lot of adhesive on this. And we're gonna go ahead and fuzz it. Wherever it does have adhesive. So wherever you see that darker teal color, that's where the adhesive lays. So that when you do put it down, it stays in place, it doesn't move on you. A lot of our transfers are used on towels and other textiles like t-shirts or canvas bags or shoes or what have you. So you want it to stay put when you're chalking with it. Okay, so you just do that a couple times. Let's find our center here. Okay, so I can kind of see, because our transfer is somewhat translucent, I can see, I'm just going to kind of attach it to the board itself right now. All right, so it's not touching the board just yet, or the chalkboard itself. I'm gonna try to center this as best I can here. I feel like I might have to move it over a little. Okay, let's do this. Try to center it this way. You know what I'm gonna do? This guy is what really is kind of holding me up. So I'm gonna put here. All right, we're gonna put that backer sheet back on, but this way, so we can cover that up. I just want to get this placed in a good spot. So I'm trying to center it this way first. All right. So like I said, I can kind of see the wood through it. Just want to get it kind of like halvesies here. I think this side's good. Is this side good? Okay. You may need to move it up a little bit, so let's do that. And make sure, of course, it's straight. I think we're somewhat in the middle here. So now that I got that done, I can pull this away. Okay. Hopefully that'll stay. Still want to make sure this darn center wants to fall flat. Hopefully. Okay. There we go. Now we're going to start with the center, and I'm going to work my way out here. I'm going to release it from the wood. Okay. All right, you don't want your mesh, since there's so much mesh, we want to make sure it's really flat. We don't really want too many wrinkles in it. So if you have to kind of persuade it to go, you know, if you have to unstick it and stick it again, then definitely do that. Okay. And just kind of pop these little rays down there. Okay, so nothing is keeping it down here. All right, but we're gonna change that with some of that placement tape. I wanna make sure this is nice and flat. I'm gonna use my scraper, just gently. I'm not really trying to scratch it or anything like that. I wanna really get that, almost like you're laying carpet, right? You wanna really get it down. Okay, get that down, okay. Okay, this is gonna be the tricky part. Probably should have taped it before this, but that's okay. We will figure it out somehow. What I'll probably do is just go around the whole thing then, so it all has the same width of a border. I'm gonna come in here. I'm just gonna kind of tuck it. Try to get it against the edge there. Okay. I'm gonna take a peek, see if that looks straight across. Miraculously, it does. Okay, so we're gonna do that all the way around so that I have the same size border on each side. All right, guys, if you would like to be notified when I go live, I do a quick text through just an app that'll send out a very quick text saying, hey, I'm live, come see. If you would like that, go ahead and comment text. I also have an email that I send out every now and again, especially like when there's a new release or some news coming down the pike, which there is. Come March 1st, there's going to be a lot of changes happening. So if you'd like an email about that, go ahead and comment email. If you would like to join, I have a special group that's going to talk about it. Go ahead and comment perks. In a nutshell, our Club Couture is changing up a bit. So if you really enjoy those perks and all that you get with Couture, meaning you get a one-time $5.99 flat rate shipping order, and then it's $8.99 any other time. What else? There's promos and perks throughout the year. You guys get special promos versus just being a customer. Yeah, if you are a subscriber, you do not want to unsubscribe. You want to stick with it because otherwise those perks are going away. So anybody who's a club member now will be grandfathered still into the club. So you don't have to worry about doing anything. For some reason, why does that look like it's more at the top? It's not centered. I just figured this was going to be the same as that, but we're all taped down, so we're going with it, guys. Okay. And then something fun and awesome and great is coming to you as customers. You can sign up as a perks member, and it's not a designership like me. It's just you are able to join in our communities, our chalk communities, and get 30% off all your purchases, which is awesome. You'll get a $20 product credit every month. It does expire within 30 days of receiving it, but you get $20 off, so you can do whatever, and you get 30% off. I don't see why you wouldn't do that. Maybe you like paying full price. I don't know. I sure don't. But if you'd like to learn more about that, that starts March 5th, and that is our Perks member program. So if you would like more info on that, go ahead and just comment Perks, and we'll get y'all squared away. All right, let's count how many rays we got here. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I have 3 colors that I'm going to work with. Actually, I have 4. We'll do 3. We'll do 3 around. We're going to do white in the middle when it comes to doing the middle. So I have Bubbly. I have our Disco, which is, we sold out on it, and the Nominee. So these are all of our metallics. We're going to use those. And yeah, let's get started. All right, we need squeegees. So I think I'm going to start with some minis and see how that goes. So this is the transfer from the bag toss kit, our bean bag toss kit, which is so fun. All right, so I'm going to do every 3rd or 4th ray with each of the colors I chose. Okay, so boom, boom. Let's go here. When you use the tape, the transfer tape here, be sure not to go towards it. Start at it and pull down. Pull away. All right. You want to pull away. Because when you do it the other way, it kind of like pushes it under the tape and you don't get a nice solid line. All right. I think I'm going to do, I don't know that I'm going to do the whole thing without pulling it up. I think we're going to have to, I don't know. It is the metallics. It should be a little more forgiving time-wise for us. I don't know. We'll see. I'm afraid it'll dry if I don't know. Let's just keep going, okay? We're still working with the Bubbly here. We're just going to go and do each little starburst you see. Getting off that excess. Say hi if you're watching. Okay, away. Oh, you want to pull it away from that tape. And then one more. This works out so nicely. I can't wait to see how this turns out with all these metallics. I think it's going to be pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's Saturday. Okay. All right. That one's done. Let's go with, it really doesn't matter if we do the Nominee next or our Disco. So we're just doing Nominee. Like I said, I think I should be okay not having to pull this, but I have a feeling I should. If I do that, it's just going to mess up my tape. So I'm trying to avoid it. So I'm trying to chalk pretty quickly here. Try to go away from the tape. I do have a little bit of bubbles working, like some air that's underneath my mesh here, so hopefully it will still turn out. Okay. And this one. What's everybody doing tonight? I don't even know, like, what's on TV these days. I've been kind of doing, not Netflix, but there's an app called Freevee. It's through Amazon, where you can watch shows for free. I guess there's ads, but you can watch shows for free if you log in through Amazon. It's Freevee. So I've been kind of watching a spin-off on there. And I did notice a lot of the programs I do like to watch, they are starting to be shown again. So like So Help Me Todd is on again. Ghosts are on again. I used to like watching that one. So lots of stuff I can catch up on. Because I'm really not into the sports. I don't do all that. That's just not me. I'm the crafty girl, not the sports girl. Who else is a sports girl? Comment your favorite sport if you're a sports girl. Here comes our disco. Again, remember, we're going away from that tape. I really like this disco. It's more kind of like a pewter, not really a silver, but more like a pewter. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. So I made something different for dinner tonight. And it was okay. I don't know that I made it right. But it had chicken. It was like a Tuscan chicken thing, but it was like a light version of it. It was okay. Would I make it again? Maybe, because I think I did something wrong anyway, so I would probably make it again so that I made sure I made it right. But I like trying new things. Okay, let me get that. There's a big old bubble here. Okay, two more for this color. And then we're going to do that little inner circle. Then we'll be able to take this off. Again, hopefully this didn't dry on me. If it did, well, it's easily fixable. All I gotta do is wash it off and start again. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get that middle part done. And I'm going to use just just a little cut up one here. There's just like a little inner circle that defines the little inside circle there. I'm just going to kind of come around, get that excess. Everything's washable with water, so that's good. Okay, there we go. Now we can remove this. And cross your fingers, guys. Hopefully nothing dried. Ooh, I love it. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Oh yeah. So you can see where the bubbles were happening. That's okay. So cool. That is awesome. Let's get it dried up. I think though, what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna try to pounce this out here. We may be able to paint this in later. Just don't want those hard lines going on right now. Kind of pounce that out. Get that off. You could see where the bubbles were. The screen is what makes your chalk evenly dispersed on your project. There, that looks a little better anyway. Okay, let's get this dry. Now this does take longer to dry because it is a little bit different than our regular paste. Just like our shimmers, it just takes a little bit longer. So we're gonna make sure this is nice and dry before we put down our Pray Big. And I almost feel like that might be too big to fit in there. Let's see. Otherwise we'll have to find something else. I have a feeling that I know something else we can throw in there. It's pretty cool though, isn't it? I like the even borders all the way around. Just kind of wish I would have moved that up a little bit, but I'm not gonna get all upset about that. Just take my detail tool here, a little bit kind of spilled out. That's a little wet there because it was a little thicker. Kind of pounce that down. I could take like a little teeny brush again, and then we'll come in with that later on. Pounce that down. I don't know, that Pray Big might be too big. This may be a little too much. For some transfers over here. I need to hold this up and see. Let's see if this is pretty big. Oof, that just, I don't know. I don't know. Let me look. Let me find. I have another one I have in mind, so let me look at that real quick here. I have one more in mind. Let me go grab it real quick. Real quick. Let's see. It's over here. Hopefully it's over here. It's our Bunny Kisses. Should have it. Of course, I don't see it. Where is my Bunny Kisses? Okay, let me find it. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, where did I put it? Where did I put it? You guys, it's gotta be here. Where is it? Hold on, guys. I'm looking. I'm looking. I'm still here. Just don't know where my transfer is. Together, and now they're not. Okay. Little box. What the heck? Well, I do not know where it went. I'm here. Hang on. Just need to find that transfer. You know what's going to happen is I'm going to find it as soon as we're all done. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Let's see if we can put something in there. I just don't know. This just seems so big. Or we can put one of these little guys in there. Like I thought like the little bunny but they really don't make sense with those big rays, you know? Let's do Pray Big because those rays are pretty big. So let's do that. This is Pray Big. Okay. And I'm just going to use my sweater, give it a good fuzzing. Okay. So the transfer says, pray big, worry small. So we're just going to do pray big, and it's going to overlap a little bit, but I think I kind of like that anyway. That's good. Just going to tap it down, see if I like it, see if it's straight. Which it's not. Just going to be really careful too so that we don't pick up any of that chalk paste. Ooh, that looks really off. Let's see. Okay, it looks straight now. I need to bring it down. So let's do this. Let's bring it like right here. Might have to go to the right a little bit. Oh, lordy, lordy. There. Let's try that. Goodness. Okay, I think we're good there. All right, so let's make sure that's nice and smoothed out. I'm just going to kind of do where it says pray big. I'm not going to really rub it down anywhere else. Okay, just pray big. That's all we're going to do is pray big. So I'm going to grab some white. And that's all we're doing. Just going to kind of spread it right now, get it down so I see where my letters are. Careful about getting up close to those other little embellishment areas. And then just stay within that area. Okay. Get that excess off. I'm excited to see this. Put your excess back. You definitely want to scrape off your excess. Even if you don't save it, you still want to get it off, okay? Because you'll be able to tell. You'll have areas where it's just very thick and raised and it won't look good. All right, so you want a nice flat look to it. Okay, let's peel this off. Oh, yep, I like it. I like it a lot. Got a little bit here. Take that off. I love it. Love it, love it. Get it dry. And then we're done. Pray big, my friends. I like it. I like it a lot, and I hope you guys do too. Thank you so much for showing up tonight. I appreciate you. Happy Saturday night, and hope to see you guys again soon. Bye for now.